Right, we're off. So today last time we talked about public goods and private goods and quasi-public goods, and then this exclusiveness and rival, and then we saw that goods have different characteristics, don't they? And we can see why some goods are in the public sector, and some are in the private sector. They're better done in the private sector, and some we are seeing lots of goods moving into the quasi-public sector. I've seen now, it's very easy now, they've started a car share system. I didn't realise, but yesterday I found out that where you pay to belong to this network, and then you can just find cars in different places in the city and drive them. And when that becomes driverless, you will just call the car from your phone. It will come. You won't even have to drive it. So, we are moving towards this world where energy too will become just a network. Quasi-public. But today we're going to talk about merit goods. First of all, to understand this, what is the purpose of economics? Let's go back to the real fundamental. What does economics do?
Makes goods and money circulate.
That's an economy. What is the purpose of the science, economics, the science? What is this analysis, this science? What is the purpose?
Make people's lives better.
Okay, so to be able to produce and distribute in the best possible way. Remember the idea of scarce goods, limited resources, and we've got to be able to make the best use because we have opportunity costs, etc., etc. Now, so economics is really just to find a way of making the best possible use of our resources. Now, there are some goods which we can call. So we've got to find an economic use of the resources. We need to find this economic use of resources. There are some goods we call merit goods, and other goods we call demerit goods, which actually have an effect outside the market. For example, a merit good is underprovided by the market. It's not the best use of the resources if you have it in the market. Why? Because many people can't afford education and health, and that really would mean they can't be used in the economy, which would be an uneconomic use of resources, wouldn't it? So there are certain goods we call merit goods that we think the market it doesn't provide. It's not a good provider. It underprovides. It caters for those. Remember, the market excludes with price. It's exclusive. And so those resources will be won't be an economic use of resources. The best thing would be for everybody to be educated and to have health. And so these merit goods we've got to identify as goods underprovided by the market. Another example is vaccination. Yes, because your vaccination won't just benefit you, it benefits others, and it means you can go to work and other people can go to work too. And if you have no money, you should be vaccinated anyway, because we consider it a merit good. It would be underprovided. Okay, so you've got this merit good and this demerit good. This is an undesirable good which is over-provided by the market. So, obviously, for example, junk food is over-provided by the market. People are just going to eat a lot and get very fat, and they're going to have health problems. And so the market will try and encourage this, but actually it's not very economic use of resources. So we can consider it over-provided. It needs an intervention by the government. Other demerit goods could be tobacco, you can imagine drugs, guns, things like this. Remember, with economics, we're looking at the best use of the resources, the most economic use of the resources. So we need to identify these different characteristics. Now, so we can say there is the problem of information failure. The reason often the market doesn't find the best way is because often the customers do not recognise how good or bad a specific product is and the wider implications. That might be one reason. Often customers are encouraged to buy things that they don't, that aren't doing much good, or they don't get enough encouragement. So it might be that information failure could be a reason for this problem, or low income and under consumption of merit goods might be a reason. Okay, so maybe information failure could stop people controlling their behaviour, their consumption of tobacco or something, or maybe low income and under consumption of merit goods is a problem. So it's too expensive for the low income. So those could be two reasons. Now, that's enough. Turn that off.